Welcome back to Pause Forward. Work, home, or a social setting. We sometimes face situations that we don't like. We wish it was not true. Oftentimes, things don't change on its own. We gotta act. In the urge to act, we can act in a way that adds to the existing challenge and not help us get to a better place because we want things to be different than what they are. This can be a strong drive loaded with emotions. We get caught in the intensity of the emotion, and that makes it harder to act with the clarity of the goal in mind. I have been in situations where I desperately wanted things to be better. I felt I deserved better, that it was not right, it was unfair. Why me? Why now? No one thinks about me. God, no, not again, and on and on and on. Behind all of these thoughts and questions, there is a bed of mixed emotions. I know I am not alone in this. So, today is about 4 choices when we find ourselves in situations that we don't like at home and in social settings and have found them to be super useful. Let's look at them together, shall we? Here are the 4 options to choose from. First option, remove yourself from the situation. This is a simple option if there is a choice, and in most cases it may not be the case. We have the choice to remove ourselves from the situation that is unhealthy to our overall well-being. For example, a toxic workplace. Don't stay longer, find another opportunity and move. But I realize this may not be an option in many other life situations. Option 2, resist. We have the choice to resist what is happening and continue to struggle with our own views that are different from the situation. For example, a friend or a partner who has a fixed view on certain things that are very different from your own views. Not saying who's right or who's wrong here, just different views. And that can itself be a source of stress for you, and you can resist the other person's view to influence the other person to change their mind and listen to you. Here's the third option, reflect. Like how a mirror starts reflecting our image, you start reflecting the very same environment that you regret to be in. This is a choice once made, starts to influence who we are and brings changes in us to enable us to fit into the environment. For example, we hate what we see in the culture of our workplace, let's just say, or the way we treat each other in a close relationship at home. But somehow, we start reflecting the same behaviors ourselves. By the time we realize this happens, we see ourselves in a far away place than where we wanted to be or where we started. This is where the external construct slowly influences the individual construct. Option 4, rise. We rise above the situation and we find a purpose that acts as a lighthouse and guides our further actions. This is a great place to be. In this place, we are pragmatic in acknowledging this is not the best situation to be in. So this isn't about sugarcoating or rose tinting the situation. Here, we are purpose anchored in a way that allows us to stay really clear about what is the purpose of being here and letting that purpose fuel a positive energy. This means that we are not going to get caught up in the detours of life that distracts us from the bigger picture. In this place, we are also politics free in a way that we don't engage in petty talks or behaviors that would diminish our clarity of the purpose. This means we are not giving into the intensity of the emotions or our reactivity. Rising above is not easy. You know why? Because of the me in each of us. The me that needs the constant reinforcement. The me that craves acknowledgement. The me that needs the nurturing of acceptance. The me that needs to feel important. And the me that needs the validation and to be valued. To rise above the me in each of us, we need to be working on with lots of compassion and reflection. The more we go deeper within, the easier it becomes to manage the external. If you really look at, in most situations in life, we don't manage the situation, nor actually anyone else. We only manage ourselves, the me in each of us that chooses to get upset, annoyed, irritated, elated, thrilled, surprised, joyful, being in touch with deeper self and not the outer reactive self helps us to achieve this with ease. Mindful breathing is an awesome, simple way to be in touch with this deeper real self. While no one option is universally better than the others, and it is all situational, this sharing is to remind all of us that rising above is an option for all of us. To exercise this option, one needs to go within deeper so we can rise above in all life situations. Each of this option can also be seen through the lens of two important goals of life: peace and growth. Which of these options gives me peace and allows me to grow? Thinking through this lens allows for more mindful picking of the choices we have versus being simply reactive to a given situation. Hope this gets you to think about the deeper journey within your own self. An affirmation loop. I have the inner capacity to rise above in situations that are challenging. I get in touch with this capacity through mindfully breathing 5 times. In and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. My breath is my inner instrument to be aware of my full capacity, to be whoever I want to, and manifest that potential in the outer world for my own and others' growth and well-being. Being in touch with this deeper self, I become the joy.